Earth Angel. Welcome to my channel. Welcome back if you're returning. Thank you for joining me here today for this collective reading. This is a timeless reading, so whenever you land here, there are likely messages here for you. This is also a general collective reading, so please only do take the messages that resonate with you and make sense for you. This is also for all signs, so for anyone that feels drawn to this reading, we're going to dive in today. Thank you again, returning subscribers. Happy to see you, be here with you in this energy. So we are in the, because I'm all excited because we are in the, Pluto is now officially in Aquarius. I've been talking about this forever, as you know. So I've been waiting for this. But Pluto has moved into Aquarius officially for the next 19 years, 20 years, something like that. And there's been a palpable shift, and I've noticed it in myself. And this happened, I think, on the 19th of November. For those of you who are tuning in much later, that I'm talking about the year 2024. So anyway, this is a powerful shift into what we all kind of dream of as unity consciousness in the age of Aquarius. As we're moving, of course, it's going to take time for things to break down and rebuild, but that's what Pluto and Aquarius is all about, because Pluto is a planet of transformation, death, rebirth, the depths of our being, and then, and alchemy and things like that, alchemizing the darkness and the shadow. And Aquarius is, humanitarianism and technology and unexpected changes and a rebellious kind of energy in certain ways, a lot to do with technology. But there's a lot more to it than I can explain here. That's just as basic as it gets. So anyway, we're going to look at that in this reading. Whenever you land here, basically we're looking at what shift is happening for you right now. Because like I said, I've noticed it in myself and in my clients. Like a very obvious alchemical shift. I do energy work. I do have my website listed in the description box below if you're interested in my work, but I can sense in their energy just this major shift, and also in their physical bodies I'm seeing, and they're experiencing shifts, and maybe you are too, ascension symptoms and things like that. But some people are feeling like these good ascension symptoms too, like just feeling lighter or transformed in some way that you can't actually put your finger on, because it's Pluto is this energy of the subconscious too, this aspect of ourselves that is powerful and deep, and that is hard for us to translate into words, or sometimes. So there's a lot of powerful energy happening right now, and a lot of people are shifting. So we're going to look at what shift is happening for you right now. What is shifting for you? Whether maybe you're thinking right now, yes, I've been feeling that, I've been kind of tuned into that. And what, I didn't know there was a shift going on. Or some people don't know, about this transit or this transition that's happened. So although I think most of you here do, anyway, let me know in the comments if you're aware of this and if you're connected to this major shift, Pluto and Aquarius. So in some way, if you know something special about it or how you're connected to it, because it's very interesting to me. And I don't even know why I'm so excited about it. It's such a powerful change, and I feel like it's going to be such a positive change, even though I know parts of it will be challenging, perhaps. So we're going to look at what's shifting for you. We're going to get a couple of these cards first. I'm going to use Oracle and Tarot to dive into these messages for you. I don't know how long it's going to be. We're just going to go with whatever spirit is guiding here. You can, if the videos are too long for you, because I know I go really in depth a lot, then you can always pause it and come back, Okay, yep. Okay, Spirit's saying one more. I do love this deck. This is the Archetypes, the Wild Unknown Archetypes by Kim Kranz. But what is shifting for this collective right now through this Pluto in Aquarius transition? Whoa, the box and the desert. Interesting, but yeah, came out in reverse, and I just heard coming out of the box in a way, But the box, interesting. I don't even know if I've ever drawn that one. I like all the color around it, the storm. Yeah, I do feel collectively in the siren, the desert. We are leaving this time, the old paradigm, the Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn is what we're leaving. I know many of you know this, so, and I don't mean to butcher this, it's just coming through. Spirits wants to call attention to the fact that that leaving this Pluto and Capricorn, Capricorn representing the old, the structures of the old old paradigm in a lot of ways, but you know, not all bad, of course, but it is currently kind of representing this structure that we're moving away from, and that we're opening up into this more expansive energy of Aquarius. So it's like there's a storm here as we're releasing things collectively. We're seeing this around the world, obviously, right now in so many ways. And Spirit just said the line here, the fault line, the crack. I know that's probably supposed to be lightning, but I saw it as like a crack in this darkness. So it's like through this storm that we're all experiencing collectively and individually, it's like that saying goes, you know, this is where the light comes in. And with the siren here in the desert in the box, I believe we're releasing collectively, what I'm getting right off the bat before we go deeper is we're releasing collectively addictive energies, addictions to things outside of ourselves, satisfying us, or being the answer to, you know, what will make us happy. And also a feeling of lack, a feeling of not being enough, a feeling of not having enough. Again, there's this like almost addiction to a certain kind of lifestyle or a certain way of being that so many of us have been conditioned to feel on whatever level. You know, many of us have moved past these energies or escaped from some of these thoughts that might be considered, you know, thoughts of the, you know, old paradigm or the matrix, perhaps, however you want to see it. But it's like these energies of being trapped in a box, you know, of and being in these cycles of chasing something and never having enough or never being enough. And the fear, excuse me, that gets created with that. And yeah, with my throat closing up, the inability to truly express your sovereignty, your truth, and really be celebrated for that. Look at that bright light that is in the center of the box and all the color around it. It's like that light is like this like, you know, part of you that I feel like, or part of the collective, take it as, you know, if this isn't resonating with you, but this is what we're leaving behind, is we're leaving behind the pull of this, or this is what we're being called through this storm to see as we break open. We're going to break out of this box, break out of this desert, and, you know, break free from whatever is, you know, seducing us into things that aren't good for us, whatever is attracting us into patterns that keep us in this box, that keep us in a place of lack, that keep the chaos in our life. So through this transition, this moving into, this is what's shifting right off the bat for all of us collectively and for you. So, wow, that's powerful. I was thinking I was going to look in the book for these, but are there any I need to look at? Let's see. Let me look at the siren. I should, maybe I should just, there, I landed right on it. I was going to say I should go through and whatever I land on, I'm supposed to read. Thank you, Spirit. I'm glad you all saw that. That was magic. Okay, so this says the temptress, the seducer, the femme fatale. So the siren calls and the world spins. What we thought we wanted pales in comparison to the sweet allure of her song. We find ourselves lost in a spell of desire and longing, perhaps even lust. Whether the thing calling to us is ultimately good or bad is somewhat irrelevant. It's the journey that matters, and the work of the siren is to take us on a deep psychic descent. Following her song, we go down, 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 to a place where lessons are learned and courage must be rallied to find our way back to dry land, the desert. Wow. Try as we might, resisting the call may not even be an option, unless the Odysseus, we bind our hands to the mast of our ship. It's likely, though, that following her call is the only way we will come to live more fully on the surface. So there's like this, yeah, I feel like that is what I was saying, this energy of a path that we've all taken that has been part of the lesson, has been part of the destiny, but we're moving away from it. Lack is part of this as well with the desert here. And the box, I do want to look at that if I can find it, if it jumps out real quick. Okay, the box. We all live to some degree within the confines of the box. And so the keywords for this are the cage, the rules, and the norm. That's what I said. That's what I was saying. Sorry, I was getting messages. So the archetype represents everything that is known, anticipated, and expected. It holds us in place while simultaneously holding us back from our greatest visions. The box is sneaky, insidious, and everywhere, limiting us at the most unconscious levels. It is built of layer upon layer of social constructs and pressures. What we were just talking about, that's crazy. Breaking through its confines requires awareness, continued effort, and bravery. The box may appear as expectations from parents, a well-paying but heartless job, the pressure to look or behave like others, or simply stay small. There's a box around you now, made of some type of confining thought. What is it? The box shifts and morphs as we grow. This is part of its multi-layered nature. Once you break through one layer, another will present itself to you. Keep going, break through. An exquisite life requires it. Wow. So you're breaking free. Excuse me. Wow. Yeah, of whatever has been like holding back your truth on some level through this Pluto moving into Aquarius, as my throat just opened up finally. Jeez. Like from the beginning of your reading, I was feeling it, but yeah, so it's like opening up from this feeling of lack, from this feeling of, you know, being trapped, and know that like you can't, like you haven't made any mistakes. I'm feeling that with the siren energy of like having been maybe like led down roads that you knew better, or taken paths that led you into this energy of the desert, or led you more into this feeling of being in the box. But it's all been part of your learning, and it's all setting you free now. There's like, this is what is coming in through this. This is what's changing in you right now. My cat's meowing. I don't know if you can hear her. But through this storm, whatever this storm has been for you, something has, like, this reminds me of the Tower card in the Major Arcana, of like something that has been really stirred up for you. Like I said, the lightning's coming through, so there's a light, there's an epiphany here about something maybe that you have been really drawn to, that you have been indulging in, thinking, you know, that it was okay, or that it wasn't hurting you. And you're now seeing how it's actually trapping you in this place of somehow not expressing more of your true light and not your truth and being who you are, or the abundance that you could be experiencing in this life. There's a point, I feel like there's something going on here, if this is resonating with you, where there's something that you thought was, I don't know, it was a level of that was working for you for a while, and you thought it was going to be everything, and maybe something about that has fallen apart, or you've seen the disillusion in it. And it's bringing you, even though it's breaking things down, it's bringing you more into your truth, into the truth of who you are. And somehow expanding, like I said, a layer of this box is releasing. Because look what's, like I said, the light is in the center of this box, which is your soul light. And then these beautiful colors are around the box, which to me is like this energy of like the emotional, like your chakras, and moving through the life force, moving through you, moving you to a new level of expression in your life. And not, so this is like what's happening. This is what's shifting. So we're going to dive in deeper with the tarot. If you're liking it, please let me know. Please like it down below. It really helps me out. And the channel, helps the channel grow. Thank you. The Siren, the moon. Yes, makes perfect sense. This is Piscean energy, and the Siren is that energy of Pisces, the fish. How interesting. So it is about illusions and fears and disillusions, things that are keeping you maybe, you know, trapped in that. Tell us more about the desert, please, Spirit. So this is what's shifting. Tell us more about the desert. The Seven of Swords. Whew. Yeah, I feel like, before I get another clarifier, I feel like this is like you have been deceiving yourself. Something has been like, almost like it was being, there was energy. Okay, what I'm getting from this is like whatever is going on here that you haven't been able to see, that's been an illusion, that has been sucking you in, that has been sucking you dry in a way. It has been very sneaky, very deceptive, whatever it is, and you're starting to, this is starting to come to light through this shift, because you're this box energy, something's with the storm, something, there's a layer dropping away, and you're starting to be able to see. Okay, tell us more about the desert, please. Why is the desert here for this beautiful earth angel? Ten of Cups. You haven't been able to see where your true happiness is for some reason. One more for the desert. One more, please, for the desert. One more for the desert. The Hermit. So we have a little bit of air energy, but we have more water energy here again. So Cancer, Pisces, excuse me, Pisces, Scorpio. And then the Hermit is Virgo, earth energy. So yeah, there's been this energy of pulling away, isolation, feeling robbed of your happiness in some way. And it has caused you to go within and focus, find the light within, trying to find, you know, within this darkness, your happiness again, and what will make you happy. And this time out, which is such a grounding, beautiful time, actually. I love the energy of the Hermit. You discover so much in light, like you discover wisdom in this space that, you know, for a lot of you, I feel like whatever pattern in your life, take this, whatever this siren energy is that was sucking you in. It is, you know, I think even for a lot of you, like originally you thought it was a really good thing. Like it was really exciting. And that was part of the allure, you know, and then behind this, like as the illusions fell away, it's like it became a trap. It became something that took away your happiness. And so you've had to go within. And this is like the shift that's been happening. And that makes a lot of sense with this energy, this Pluto and Aquarius, as like things being unexpected shifts and things being seen. Yeah, so this is some powerful energy that you are in. Whoever's resonating with this, I love this. I'm shuffling again because I want more clarification, please, on the Siren Spirit. Learn more about this moon energy. Whoa. And the Siren. The Six of Cups. Something from childhood, maybe something from your family or a friend, a longtime friend, or a soulmate, or someone you thought was, but I'm sensing it's, oh, okay, thank you, Spirit. I'm sensing it's like your inner child was drawn into that by this, something that was unhealed. Yeah, I'm getting the throat thing again. So something that was unhealed from childhood. You were there was an illusion here that there was some sort of like something you were going to be given that was beautiful that actually took something away from you, took happiness away in some way and left you feeling stranded and isolated and alone. But in this space, you found the Hermit energy, which is very grounding and healing, where you're finding the light, the fire within again, burning, bringing this energy back to you, bringing your strength back to you. And yeah, remember the storm's been on the back of the deck, so there was like a storm here, which is that Aquarian energy. Aquarian energy is like a lightning bolt. So it's very interesting. The storm is the back of the deck. So we're talking here about something that has broken open in your life. However that resonates for you. That was weird. Okay. So the box, tell us more about the box, please, Spirit. For this beautiful group, collective. The Four of Wands. Ooh. So about a home or a relationship, a marriage, a celebration, a foundation of some sort. Wow, the box. Okay. See, 1111 card too. So it's about ascending as well. Like you're ascending out of this box. And you're celebrating this, like maybe literally in real life as you're coming out of this energy of the Hermit too. So now we have fire energy here. Like I said, a little bit of air too, and more water. There's a lot of water here. Good for the desert. Just clearing that up. The storm too, there's more water. So a Four of Wands. What else about the box? What's going on here, Spirit? What else would you like to share about this Pluto and Aquarius shift that we're experiencing here now? Okay. Ooh, the High Priestess. Beautiful. Four of Wands and High Priestess. You're definitely ascending spiritually, opening, coming through a gateway literally here, that you're being intuitively guided through, that your intuition is leading you as you've taken this time and gone within, pulled away from the storm maybe. Let's see, one more for the box. The Ten of Pentacles. Wow, you have the Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in your reading. That's beautiful. This is like, you know, happiness, abundance, legacy, family, coming together, feeling really safe and secure. And wow, Four of Wands, High Priestess. So more Piscean energy. So there's a lot here about your dreams and grounding your dreams, following your intuition. Yeah, there's this box energy is like you are following your intuition to lead you. So it is like we've said, like you're dropping some sort of convention of the past. Yeah, with this so maybe this siren energy is something that was even handed down, a belief system. But you're dropping it and it's bringing you into full abundance here. You're finding your happiness again through this time in the desert, through this hermit energy and isolation. And you're coming out of this confined energy, whatever's been holding you back. You're having the wisdom, the deep, you're following this deep. It is part of it, like with this energy of being ascending and being destined to come into this level of abundance, bringing you into your like feeling of family. So whether that's like literal family or soul family. Out of conflict, on the back of the deck, there's the Five of Wands. So behind the scenes, there's been like the storm, the conflict, this energy of like something, nobody winning and something breaking apart, but it broke. There's my voice again. It broke something open, like in a good way. So it just maybe didn't feel good in the moment, I must say. So take that as it resonates. Wow. This is an amazing shift. If you feel like commenting, I would love to hear how this is resonating with you. It has been taking me a little longer to get to the comments, but I still love to get to them. And thank you so much for participating, engaging with me in that way. Energy exchange, it's really beautiful. So Spirit, tell us a little bit more. Wow, it's just like energy is really intense right now. So this is a big shift. And there were like what, 1, 2, 3. There were more. No, 3 major arcana here, but there's also some like powerful cards like 10, 10, with 10 of cups and 10 of pentacles. So it's like this portal. All right, I want to know more about this energy, please. This shift for the collective that is happening right now as Pluto moved into Aquarius for the next 19 years. We are in a big time of change, collectively and personally. And we have Venus. I love that. Beautiful. Did you see how excited I got? Yes. I was feeling this energy, actually. So give and receive love. Find value and see beauty. Venus energy, Libra energy, air energy. Give and receive love. But yeah, this is the planet of like, ooh, and there's a pearl here being represented with the full moon behind it. But there's this, which reminds me of the energy of Cancer, actually. And Aphrodite, some of you with the siren here too, some of you might feel connected to Aphrodite. That's just a confirmation I'm feeling coming through. But give and receive love. So it is about, yeah, with the 10 of Cups and 10 of Pentacles too, but it is in the 4 of Wands. It's about coming into more of like a space of love in your life, just living a life that you love, being more receptive and open to that give and take. It like with this, what you thought was that is transforming, because what you thought was give and take was not give and take. It was an illusion. And you're finding value in yourself, I believe, and in a new way of seeing life and seeing the beauty in life, and maybe the beauty in yourself as well. And you're celebrating this new you. You're celebrating this new level, this new abundance. I did bring out the astrology book too. This one, Venus. I love this book. It's so beautiful. Let's see, it has all the houses and the planets. Venus is number 46, so maybe that is a thing. That's a number 10, another 10, you guys. I don't know why I'm saying you guys a lot today, but whatever. Number 46. So hard to see these little numbers on the pages. And my eyes have always been bad. I'm going to say it's not an age thing. Yeah, I'm just going to say it. But seriously, they are. All right, this is Venus is the central planet of love and beauty. Its energy affects how you engage with the world around you, how you give and receive love, what you value, and your perception of beauty. That's natural joy. Oh, there's natural joy, flow, and use. There's natural joy, flow, and ease with Venus, and it illuminates your talents and gifts and where you find pleasure. And we were talking about that where you used to find pleasure is changing, and it's bringing you into a whole new level of like ascension and happiness and growth and connection and legacy, even like finances somehow related. I feel like family related. Venus is the other side of the moon's receptive feminine coin. Both reveal your needs in relationships, but Mother Moon is tribal, while Venus is an independent lover, embodied in myth by Aphrodite, as I was saying, a goddess desired by all and devoted only to self. Similarly, Venus reveals the people and relationships you've always that you're drawn to as reflections of your own self-worth. And that's what that said. That one card was talking about the worth, right? That's so wild. With Venus, you explore self through the mirror of another. So the energetics of this card are self-worth, intimacy, beauty, and pleasure. And the experiences are giving and receiving love, what you desire, and what you value. Wow, that's really beautiful message. I love this. So yeah, you're seeing a whole, like I said, you were, whatever this was taking something away from you, and you've been able to go within and like spiritually grow through this. This is your ascension. You're dropping that, and there's been a storm to clear that conflict of the past that wasn't actually what you're looking for here in terms of how you want your life to be. And I love that, this independence, and that is that very much like Aquarian energy, out of the box too. So maybe there's some sort of conventional energy around, like you needed, love was like, oh, I just heard codependency, like a level of codependency, or what that feels that way to you now, that kept leaving you out in the cold, or feeling like you weren't enough, or you couldn't ever be enough. So there's like, you're shifting something here, and it's bringing you into a place of like spiritual growth and abundance. Honestly, that's like the biggest message I keep getting. And what I was going to say, being drawn back to the pearl again, we all know that, you know, in order to create a pearl, it's time and it's pressure, like it's the grit and the sand rubbing against it over and over again, and it takes time. And so this has not been with the desert here in the sand, this energy of, it's been a long process, and it has been hard, I think, at times, and you have felt like it has robbed you of your happiness in a lot of ways. And so you've been maybe withdrawn or felt withdrawn from life in certain ways for a while now. And so that's shifting through this energy, moving you too with this Aquarian energy, moving you into the energy of community. That's another part of Pluto in Aquarius. That's why we move into unity consciousness, because my thoughts are moving so fast, because Aquarius is all about community too, and celebrating community. So there is a shift here of how you experience that in your life. And it's really beautiful, dropping the box of conventions around, like maybe how you were raised, or just how you were taught, or just what you inferred from society and all the feedback from movies and books or whatever, culture, you know, we're all conditioned. And so something has been, you know, working in you for a while, and you've gone within, and now you are ready to celebrate, to come forward, to come out of hiding, to come out of silence even perhaps, and celebrate this pearl, this new aspect of the value you're finding in life or in yourself, or, you know, whatever this is. It's such a really, like, I'm feeling this energy of freedom in happiness, like being let out of the box, literally. So there is something of that coming through this shift, like you're allowing yourself to find value in parts of yourself or parts of your life that maybe before, getting confirmation with someone sneezing in the background, but that you know, before you weren't feeling like safe to express, or like it wasn't enough. And yeah, there's been a breakdown in order to be a breakthrough here, is what I'm also getting to. And it has a lot to do with you finding like value, not just value in yourself, but value in life itself, like more value in life itself. Wow. Okay. Guess we're taking these two also. And we have Saturn. Yeah, like I said, we're leaving Saturn's influence. We're leaving the Capricorn, Pluto and Capricorn. So it says, feeling restricted. Oh my goodness, we can't make this up. I love it. That's why I like doing the cards live with you. You can see this. And I'm seeing owls here too. There's this theme of your inner wisdom with the High Priestess here too, and the Piscean energy of deep intuition guiding you. The light guiding you. Look, even in the desert, the sky and the moon, there's this energy of light around that dark moon. It's like deep within, like the hermit energy. You've been being guided through this. You have a powerful intuition. Spirit wants, I feel like that message, Spirit wants you to know that. You have a very powerful intuition, and it has been what is bringing you through this portal of energy. And so feeling restricted, what does it say? Experiencing struggle, learning hard work, and patience. Ugh. Not my favorite energy. But it is, in a way. I do love, this is a very powerful energy when we need to get grounded and get our ducks in a row, and can lead us to success. But this is, I feel, the energy that you are moving away from, because you felt restricted, like you're letting go of, for some of you, ooh, Pisces too here. Yeah, some of you, you're in your Saturn return right now. So if you are 27 to 29, or age 27 to 29 right now, or age 56 to 58 right now, or in the 70s, what it would be in the 70s, I forget. I'm not that good at math, especially right now, sorry, but whatever another 27, 28 years, 29 years would be beyond that. You might be in your Saturn return, because Saturn is in Pisces right now. The people who are going through Saturn return right now, it's in Pisces. And my friend, yeah, shout out to Sophia. I was wearing her bracelet earlier, but I don't like wearing it sometimes when I'm doing the cards. She made this. She's a Saturn, going through her Saturn return right now. Good. One of my dear friends, beautiful soul, one of my first apprentices, first ones I trained in my body of work. She's amazing, but she made this beautiful bracelet, and I will put a link, I forgot last time, in the description box for her website. It's Forest Creations, I believe. It's Soma Sophia. Beautiful. She's a light worker, an artist, a musician. She's just an amazing, beautiful soul. But anyway, that whole age range, plus, like I said, people who are like 56 to 58, I believe, right now, are going through Saturn return in Pisces, and it's really intense. So this is some of the energy that you're moving out of, feeling in your but through this Pluto moving into Aquarius, even if you're going through your Saturn return, this energy is still going to help you release these restrictions and move through like whatever this is, and go within and find this part of you within you. That will bring you forward through ascension. And so learning hard work and patience, and that is part of this energy of the desert that you've been in. Maybe some of you are like, if you are in your Saturn return, oh, I'm getting the message. If you are in your Saturn return, this is shifting. This is shifting through what we just moved through on the 19th of November, but you might still be moving through a lot of the themes of this energy until your Saturn has completely returned within the next year, I guess, whenever that is. So yeah, there's another sneeze confirming that. Okay. So anyway, can't do anything about the fact that other people are living beings in the background. I'm not in a recording studio, sorry. But anyway, so then we have House 1 came out, individuality, self-image, and approach to life. Again, individuality, interesting. Self-image, like self-worth, and approach to life, how you give and receive, like a new level of life. So first house, energy, individuality, self-love, and approach to life. That is, so yeah, there's a strong emphasis here on, you know, coming out of this box, like expressing this unique part of yourself, celebrating even. And it's like a spiritual, for a lot of you, it's like a part of you that is like, that you do feel spiritually connected with. So maybe it is like something literally spiritual, or it's like an art of some sort, like that of you create something, you create. So we're gonna look at this number 86, because I don't know a lot about astrology, as I mentioned in the beginning. I know a tiny bit, but I do love it. I'm trying to learn more. Among the millions of other things I'm trying to learn, always. But anyway, so this space holds, the first house, holds the energy of the dawn. If looked at from the perspective of a lifespan, it's the soul who chooses to be born, the spirit who journeys from collective watery depths and is embodied on the physical plane. It can be seen as the literal beginning of a life, or more figuratively as how and where you embark on the solo quest of taking a new shape. Interesting. Mars ruled, this is a space of action and instigation. It's the natural home of independent Aries, and where you emerge as an individual. Here lies your persona and the mask you wear to face the world. It informs your physical appearance and way of moving through life by way of posture and body language. As the space of embodiment, this house forms your self-projection and consequently the first impression you create. Interesting. And the energetics are self-image, the first impression you create. Experiences are emerging as an individual, a new quest, birth, your natural disposition, and how you meet life. Wow. So I love this. This is very synchronistic reading. This is all coming together. This is the shift that you're moving through. It's so beautiful, moving more into your sovereignty, your individuality, shifting the way you meet life. And this is going to be, like I said, coming out of the box, being expressed on the outside, but I feel like it is being celebrated for some of you, maybe it's some award or degree or something, or marriage even, or just something coming together, or a foundation coming together, a job, something that, a new house, a new place you're living, that is defining you differently than it was before. And there's maybe been a storm and a conflict and illusion and what you thought was working or good, and a whole transformation of self. And like I said, if you're in your Saturn return, these themes are going to continue for a little longer. But ultimately, you've had a big shift through Pluto and Aquarius, and it's moving you more into this beautiful, like a whole new you, a whole new you. You're having a glow up. This is so beautiful. Okay, this is what we're getting from there. I love that. Thank you, Spirit. A couple more Oracle decks here. I couldn't believe how many decks I was getting. I'm like, I'm just not doing a short reading today. I knew that, but that's okay. We're moving into the holiday season. Oh my goodness. Busy, busy. It's kind of exciting, of course. Here where I live, we're late in the seasons because I live so far south. And so we're just still in fall, and feels very fall-like still. I'm enjoying the leaves and it's been beautiful fall weather, sunny and just gorgeous. Okay, so I don't know why I'm talking about that, but anyway, maybe that's relevant for some of you. Moving on here. Tell us, please, Spirit, what does this beautiful soul need to hear right now about this shift that they're going through? This is a very powerful shift. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Oh, wow. And you know what I just heard with that was like this concept, whatever it is, belief system or whatever, this aspect of you that maybe you felt like you couldn't change. A lifestyle, a way of being, a way of approaching life, a situation, a job, whatever it is. But nothing's set in stone with anything right now. Like, you are the creator. You follow your intuition. Because I feel like that energy is coming through here too, of like, you're allowed, I'm just with this card for you. I'm really getting the message intuitively that it's like, you're allowed to change. You're allowed to grow. You're allowed to be different. You're allowed to be unique. You're allowed to be your own, follow your own wisdom and create your own abundance and your own happiness and your own home and your own family and your own success. You're allowed. That is your right. And nothing, you don't have to be, you know, what you were like taught to be, and whatever this is, or shown to be, whether it's from your family or your job or just life itself, society itself, whatever it is. It's like it's time, you're through perfect with Pluto and Aquarius, because Aquarius is very like rebellious energy in that sense of individualistic, you know, but also this energy of community. So it's this energy of being unique, but also being all inclusive. So we are moving into really beautiful times. What else can you tell the beautiful collective here about this shift they're going through right now? A new romantic cycle begins. Ooh, for some of you, more Libra energy, new moon in Libra, but there's also that energy of a balance coming in and giving and receiving in life. Remember, we have that message of giving and receiving love, and a balance with the Six of Cups, coming out of what an illusion of what that means, and coming into understanding what it is actually means for you, and making that independent choice. But so for some of you, this is literally, has been literally about relationships and knowing that you're getting a new start. Remember, new quest, but if this is about relationship, know that that is what is on the table right now as far as for the new paradigm, but also as far as what we're moving through energetically with the eclipses and all the different things we're learning right now, as above, so below kind of mysteries, is that all of our relationships with self, with others, whatever, we're being called into sovereignty. We're being brought into a place of being very healthy in our individuality and our independence, allowing people more freedom and allowing ourselves more freedom within relationship and more authenticity. And so that is what is coming, this new quest. So whether this is a romantic cycle, or if it is like just allowing more love in your relationships in general, even your relationship with self, because you're now balancing these expectations, like not allowing these expectations to determine how you live and how you love and how you find joy in life and express yourself in this life. Ooh, I love these messages. This is powerful reading. I love it. Please let me know how this resonates for you if you feel called. All right, what else? One more, please. And if you're not already subscribed, would love to have you here if this is resonating with you, if you like this energy, the vibe, and the readings vibing. Ooh, yes. Okay. I love the way those came out. That was Uranian energy. That was Uranus energy. Beautiful. Just shocking. Just bam. There it is. So your commitment is being tested. Okay. Know that, especially with that Saturn energy. And then, but you and your loved ones are safe. So I'm feeling like whatever was like the storm here, whatever has been, this is a message for those of you that have had like some sort of like, Saturn can be that way too. It can knock stuff out of your life, you know. But you know, we did have that energy. We have the energy of Aries and a new beginning, and the Tower in the tarot is also the energy of Aries and Scorpio. So transformation, and we said, you know, Pluto and Aquarius here. Pluto is Scorpio energy too. So there's transformation like crazy here. And so your commitment is being tested when this broke down. Whatever this difficult conflict, breakdown, storm was for you, it broke something open, but it has tested your commitment here to whatever, the cause, the path, the growth, the life, your life maybe even, or these relationships. But know that you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. So through this all, you're safe. This has just been part of the process of something that needed to heal and shift and change. I love that message that came through, that know that through all of this, like everyone's safe. Your commitment's being tested here, but wow, that's beautiful. Thank you, Spirit, for that. So we're going to close out your reading with messages from the Rose Oracle. If I didn't already mention it, all the decks I'm using will be listed in the description box below as usual, as well as I'm available for personal readings if you would like a personal reading. That link is also listed in the description box if you want to dive deeper into your situation. I have a lot of different options. So, okay, tell us more, please, Spirit, to close out the reading. What does this beautiful Earth Angel need to hear? Thank you. So there's this heart opening with the rose, the wild rose. Perfect. This is a card about individuality and authenticity. So it says, my throat again. Yeah, allowing yourself to speak your truth, be your authentic self. It says, do it your way, embrace your uniqueness, and untamed, the wild rose. I know a lot of you resonate with the path of the rose or the path of Venus. This is a powerful energy coming through this reading. So it's part of, no, I'm getting that a lot of you are getting like a, take this as if it resonates for you, but you're getting like a download, like a DNA encoding right now through this gateway into the age of Aquarius, this Pluto and Aquarius, whatever this, we've been moving into the age of Aquarius for a while, but this particular gateway with the Four of Wands, this spiritual opening, embrace your uniqueness, allow this wild aspect of your essence to come through, doing it your way. Even if it creates a storm, you're moving out of the box. You're blooming like a wild rose, unstoppable. Love it. And then we have the return, a new story. I love this. This reading has been so synchronistic. Oh my goodness. So a new story, you decide, alignment, and it's all coming together. So for some of you, this is something coming back in a new way, but this is like the return of like you coming into alignment. Again, you return, I just heard you returning to you returning back to yourself and aligning with your unique self, with your wild self, you know, in a way. Like you decide, whatever this is, like your commitment's being tested, but you're going to be able to decide. You're following your intuition and it's coming together. Wow. Wow. This has been such a beautiful reading. Let's see what's on the back of the deck. I can hardly resist. Oh, the wastelands. Perfect. Sustainability. Slow down. Tend to your garden. And this is what you've been doing in that hermit energy. It's this behind the scenes energy that has allowed for all of this forward motion to happen. So also there's a message here of like, if you have, like, know that you can slow down. Like if you need to, with the hermit energy here too, And something else, well, even the High Priestess, you know, if you need to slow down after this storm, if you need to rest and tend to your garden, do that first. Do that before you take any real action if you can, because you're coming out of the box and you are about to, like, you know, step into your sovereignty, your individuality, and make your own choices in a new way with like this energy of like no apologies, and not in an arrogant way, not at all. Like I feel like it's coming from a place of the heart, of confidence, of doing it your way, like this, like embrace your uniqueness, the untamed energy of the soul that just wants to be free and express its unique energy to the world, because that for each of us is a gift to the world. Everyone's unique expression of the soul is a gift to the planet. That's also the energy of the age of Aquarius. So it's like you are busting out of the box, collective, earth angel, beautiful soul, whoever you're, it's like you that I'm talking, that who are, especially if you're still here listening, thank you. I really, really appreciate you watching the whole video and being here with me. Even if you did it in segments, thank you so much. Really helps the algorithm to have this get out. But you're coming into a new level of alignment and ascension here. Like I said, this is a big upgrade for you, and it's really beautiful, and I appreciate you, and it takes a lot of courage to do this work, to become this pearl, and I know I feel it here, and I thank you for doing the work, and I thank you for being here with me and allowing me to read for you. It's been an honor and a pleasure as always, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Many blessings.